Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while. This feels kind of awkward. POA here. It's been a bit, right? So Spider-Man came out. I did some videos. It was fun. Not a great set by any means, but it's fun to get some stuff from that. And then Avatar came out, and admittedly, I opened one Commander bundle thing, whatever they call it. I'm just not feeling the set, which is a shame because there are some cards in there that, frankly, kind of go with my play style. But I'm just not feeling it, and I'm kind of in this area where I'm like, well, maybe you could just like take Avatar off, maybe? Is that fine? It's probably fine, right? But then they, of course, announced somewhere in between there, they're doing Final Fantasy stuff for Christmas, just like they did Lord of the Rings. And kind of thankfully, they're not doing a different collector box. Although, if you remember, I loved the special edition boxes. The second I opened one, I'm like, okay, these are cool. But they did these Chocobo bundles. So I did get some Chocobo bundles, thankfully for MSRP, which is great considering all the crap that's gone on. All the crap that's gone on with Final Fantasy. Oh my God, this is. Hold on. Real time shifting around. All right. Is that going to stabilize itself? Maybe a little better. All right. You can tell I'm. It's been a while. Don't even know about placements anymore. What was I going to say? So I was kind of excited for this. I'm thrilled about it, and we're going to open one of these Chocobo bundles today. And I wanted to do it on camera because, unlike Avatar, where I'm going to sit there and be like, I don't care, which frankly is exactly what happened when I opened the Commander bundle. I opened the thing in about 2 minutes flat, and I just left it as, I don't care. I do care about this. So we're going to open this. I'm gonna do two of these, okay? Do two of these things. And then I'm going to do a video for the scene boxes, because I am way more excited about those than I should be. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What do we got on there? So we got Moog, bombs. Oh, we got everybody. All right. That's a cool box. Adorable Chocobo. That's a cool box. Okay. Wizards does well with the marketing. They do. Hey! Okay. Ah, that's the new Birds of Paradise. I like that. That's cool. This, of course, is the biggest thing you're after in this, is the Chocobo booster. So we will pop that aside. Oh, the spin down life counter. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, a little Chocobo on the side. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to go put that in my deck box. All right. So what do we got here? Okay, so put that over there. These are lands, I'm assuming. No, they're not. Okay. Oh, that's one of the scene cards from the new scene boxes. So that one's from Final Fantasy VIII. All right, we'll pop that open too, and then we got 10 of the Final Fantasy Play Boosters. Not bad. No collector pack does mean it's probably not as good of a value as some of them in the past, but doesn't mean that they're not cool. So I'm going to do these. You know what? I'm going to do these two first. Then I'll do the Chocobo booster last. I want to see what's in these. I'll admit I haven't watched any videos. I have been... it's probably wrong of me to say, but I haven't really watched hardly any Magic the content outside of, say, Heroes and Legends and a little bit of Rudy. Because I've been staying away. All right, so Faded Crash... Okay, so we get one of the scene cards and the rest of the lands. All right, good to know. Not the scene card I would have wanted, but that's all right. Jesus, they really make this thing. So that is kind of awesome. I actually didn't know it came with this. So that's Paradise Chocobo as the Birds of Paradise. That is sweet. And then so this is the foil land pack. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's get into the first booster. Japanese printed. Okay. We got Vector. We got Garland, foil uncommon. The Regalia. Not a hit, but not everything will be. Steiner, come out and get your whooping. Old ESPN Sports Center commercial. Evander Holyfield's trying to hunt down, God, what's his name? Last name Steiner, was an ESPN guy for years. We've got Jekt, which is kind of funny because I opened a fair amount of Final Fantasy and I had to actually buy Jekt. Oh, Sid! Sweet. I have a couple of this specific Sid already. By the way, I am currently sipping on Old Fitzgerald Bottle and Bond 7-year. For those that are interested in such matters, which you are out there. Appreciate you. All right, next pack. It's kind of funny. I feel like a noob doing this again. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, folks. The Wandering Minstrel. All right. Torgal, a Fine Hound. Summon Anima. I do like a lot of the uncommons and commons in the Final Fantasy set, but I'm not going to go through them. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. I am thinking about getting a Avatar Jumpstart box and maybe a play box if the price is, if I can find it at a really good price. I might do one, maybe Joshua. But the fact is right around the corner, we've got Lorwyn, and I'm probably going to open some Lorwyn. So, do I even have time for Avatar? I've been enjoying life. That's where I've been right now. GF Cerebus. Cerebus. I never know. I've been enjoying life, doing some traveling, spending some time. It's been good. Life's been good. Hope life's good for others. Things aren't good out there for everybody, and frankly, I can even say that from my perspective. And I'm not going to go into too much detail in terms of the world we currently live in, but things aren't necessarily wonderful at the moment. But all right, Sin in the borderless. But what we can do is we can keep on keeping on. That's what we can do. Okay, Mountain, Quina, Midgard. Sorry, there's no D in that. I think I spent a lot of my life pronouncing it as Midgard. But there is no D in it. It's Midgard. Windhurst. Okay, Salvagers. All right. Can I get a Mythic? Oh, light up the stage. Okay. All right. Mythic! Ancient Adamantoids. Kind of cool, but not a Mythic we're after. That's right, it's still a Mythic. A Realm Reborn, which is actually not a half bad card. Evil Reawakened. All right. So I do have 2 packs left. Unfortunately, I haven't done particularly great in the play packs in this box, but that's not why we're here. Steiner! Okay, Wall of Omens. Cecil. Sleep Magic. All right. And last of the play boosters. Can I get one more Mythic? World Map. Yes. Lightning. All right. Solid card right there. And then a Summon Anima in the borderless treatment. Okay, so we got a solid Mythic out of that. Before we get into the biggest thing out of this product, which is the Chocobo booster, which gives you 2 of the new Chocobo Racetrack cards, and then you get the Racetrack lands, right? Is that what's in here? I guess we're going to find out in a moment. Oh, pull tab. All right. Nope, well, it's not. Okay, there we go. All right, let's pull those out this way. All right. All right. So, what? I'm going to do this upside down for myself. I'm not doing this for you out there in the audience. I'm doing it for myself. Okay, the land. Let's check this out. There we go. So it's got the little Chocobo footprints all over it. Kind of cool. Another forest. So you get 2 of each, I'm assuming. The mountain. Oh, the mountain really comes through. All right. Another mountain. Swamp. Once again, that comes through way more than it did on the forest. These are, oh, it's got the little chocobo symbol right there. Oh, cool. These, okay. I try not to be a sucker for treatments, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. Then everybody's most hated land, the island. That is awesome, actually. Is that, are you flying in on the, yeah, you are. Is that from 7? Yeah, it's from, yeah. That's Cloud, right? Yeah, okay. Fun. Oh, I didn't realize that different ones were different themes. What's... I feel like I have to go back now. In fact, wait a minute, yeah. Then you got Plains. So that's Final Fantasy 8. And Plains. And before I get to these, which are, I know the thing that we're most after, I want to see. So Final Fantasy 15 for the swamp. Final Fantasy, is that Final Fantasy 9? No, 11. Final Fantasy 11 for the mountain. I can read. And then Final Fantasy 9 for the forest. Okay. All right. Now for the juice. I'm just going to flip the top one. Ready? Stiltskin. Okay. I had a feeling I was going to get him. All right. Rare. Tifa, that is a sweet one. Okay, one of the better ones. Very good. Very happy about that. Bundle worthwhile. Even with the actual packs not necessarily being all that great. Awesome. That, the Chocobo Paradise Stillskin in that treatment's pretty sweet. It's not a bad card at all. Nice. Okay. I guess I will ask everybody, what do you think about this product? Like, do you like that they did this? Do you hate that they did this? It does feel more approachable than just having an entirely new collector box, just with all the cards in different treatments, right? So instead they have a handful of selections, really it's the character cards, which is actually not bad. So I know I've got one more of these in the pipeline, which I am going to film, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how we do with them. I do have another one after that, but I'll admit I kind of want to trade it. More specifically, I'd really love to get the Encyclopedia of Magic, but I don't know if that's a fair trade or not. Anyway, appreciate you all for watching, those that are still out there. Tell me, what have you all been up to lately, right? What have you all been doing? Have you been I know a lot of people have been enjoying Avatar. Let me know what you think about that. I'll admit, as much as a kid I was growing up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I am not looking forward to that set. I think it's going to be... I don't know. I just have a bad feeling it's going to be boring. But I am looking forward to Lorwyn. So, I don't know. The state of Magic is funny right now. I'm glad I'm not as hardcore as I was, let's call it 2 years ago. I think it's a good moment in time to take a step back. So I've been appreciating that. I don't want to hate this game. And so, yeah, that's where I've been. So appreciate you all. Yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. It's weird. I don't even know how to finish a video anymore. All right, bye.